So as you can see in these two tubs, I just got myself another batch of tadpoles. My frogs recently all got murdered, so I'm starting fresh. And the plan is to try and get these guys to live until springtime and spawn in the pond over there. And hopefully then I will have a continuous supply of frogs, but we will see. And that will eventually solve various pest problems. But for now, I have to figure out, how to store these guys. So I have a lizard tank that we had purchased for cheap at Goodwill. The bottom broke during my last batch of tadpoles, so I lost them, because I had to throw them in the pond, and they presumably got eaten by frogs. And so I've put some extra plates that I had left over, some tile, and that should hold the bottom for now, until I figure out something better. Now, the other thing that I realized is that I should have some way of holding the water so that when they get out they can be on land, but that I can also change out the water over various things along that line. So this time I'm going to hold the water in a container like so, and the idea between here is I'm going to have this separate the two sizes of tadpole in case they're cannibalistic. That way they get to grow up separately, and hopefully the slightly larger frogs don't eat the slightly smaller frogs while they're all growing up together. Now the plan, because this won't entirely separate them, is to staple on either side a piece of cloth and stretch it thin. The cloth is semi-permeable, so it will keep the tadpoles in while letting the water flow in and out, so I can oxygenate their water. Now, the other thing that this does is, because it's a hard plastic, I can keep the tadpoles in here, put my pump here, and then the pump won't disturb them, because the pump is way too powerful for what the tadpoles want. So the pump will be blowing water here, oxygenating the water will flow through the cloth, and then the tadpoles will be able to breathe it just fine. And then part of this will be open so I can put in leaves and whatever else they want to eat, and eventually they will be able to climb out and go to the other side of the tank. So that's it for now, and hopefully later in the video I can show you a successful version of that implementation, and we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, I've successfully zip-tied some cloth around each one, and I put various stages of decaying vegetation from brand new to pretty old in each side, and there's rocks for them to climb out a bit. I'll improve this over time. And then over here is the pump. All the pressure is on the outside of these, so they get a very gentle amount of water in their side, but it's all being oxygenated and going through the cloth. And so they're in there, and they can eat and swim around and whatever without being bothered by anyone, including each other. And then over time I will build up this as I see them start to sprout legs, and I'll probably make a video about that. So I think I have happy tadpoles, and our plan was a success. Talk to you later.